All right, guys, this is gonna be for Sagittarius, anywhere in your chart, okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. They even said north node, wherever. But listen, very important. While I was kind of getting everything, shuffled, getting ready, this card, I wasn't even gonna use this, but it says right here, are you hurting over the loss of a relationship? It's not gonna be for all of you guys, but for some of you guys. And then it says, work harder, dream big. We're going to put this over here. Look, I can't let you see. Love your spiritual journey. So you could be on this mission, where you're finally tapping in and you're like, oh my God, even though I'm going through hard times, because this card came out right here. Look, when I split it and these other cards fell out. Now I want to explain what I was picking up. And then with that, card that said somebody's hurting from a relationship. I don't know, but I kept hearing somebody's dealing with somebody, named Justin. Maybe last name Case. Maybe just in case. Some of you guys are dealing with just a person like a filler, just in case, I don't get nothing. Are you not trusting the divine? Some of you guys are going to lose out on a blessing, a divine partner, if you're dealing with a just in case. That's what I heard. Maybe the name is Justin. But look at this. Some of you guys, this is a person from your past. Now, they might be wanting to call you because maybe their just in case isn't you. They thought they could replace you with a just in case. Now, if your name is just in case, pues, get some work. Do some healing. It says right here, so you got a Queen of Wands. This could be you. Could be you or whoever, because this is a Queen of Wands. It's fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Unless you're dealing with another one. But you're dealing with somebody that's cranky. They're moody. They can't get their way. This is a person I'm hearing like a attention whore, man or woman, okay? Could be a woman. I mean, a man. In feminine energy. A guy, one of those, pero the reason this person could be all up in their head, if this is not you, okay? I don't know why I keep wanting to tell you that. Okay, but just in case. Some of you guys were dealing with a person from the past. They might have thought getting one up on you, like this person could have been sneaky, is what I'm hearing. And look, see, this is a person that probably was looking at your money, what you had. This could be a person even in the workplace. Oh, I could do their job. And now that things are not going their way, the reason I say their job, because look, this card is here, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. So this is a person, if you work with this person, whether it was in a relationship, they didn't want to work things out. They thought they could have a just in case, replace you, If this is in the work, like I said, this is somebody that you might have taught them the ropes. Maybe you were training this particular person. And I just heard for some of you guys, you were training them and they still did you dirty. Like you were moving on. You were leaving them sad. For some of you guys. So this person could be all up in their head. Mad. See all this conflict? It's now returned back to them. So if you recently have done a cord cutting, because some of you guys needed a machete and a pinche chainsaw, and you've been doing because this person could have had a grip on you. Sex magic. They could have been doing that. SEX, Pero, yeah, this person, they're like, why? Why ever since Sagittarius left, things aren't flowing the same way? Because production could have slowed down. For some of you guys, there's too much conflict. Maybe, all the brujeria, is not working, the witchcraft. So, look, with this right here, underneath, they didn't want you to walk away. They didn't think, or they thought you were going to come back begging. 444, as we say that. Look, yeah, some of you guys are seeing synchronicity. Look, loyalty, as we split the deck. And conflict. So there could have been a conflict when it comes to loyalty. Once that That line is crossed. And they know it. They could be all up in their head. And because I said that, I thought I see 304. You know what that means. But maybe you are seeing 304. Maybe you do think they were doing that. Look, this is a person, if you had a family with them, it's over. Unresolved issues or emotional conflicts within a family are causing stress. It's time to confront these issues. So it says you may feel stuck. This person, maybe their pride is getting in their way. For some of you guys, if this is you, you're needing to put your pride away. Yes, and confront the situations. Yeah, somebody could have a dirty house. For a lot of you guys, it just could be a disaster. Like, everybody thought it would be a good idea to kick Sagittarius out. And I feel like this person's world is crushing down. This could be a person that got easily influenced by everybody around. They couldn't make their own decision. No, they had to follow the crowd. Dude, you should do this. Don't let them get away with this, Sagittarius. But they wouldn't take their own advice. For some of you guys, yeah, they were partying. You know, like when somebody thinks the grass is greener, maybe they went with just in case, you know, and they might have been partying like a mug, but, you know, they're not going to party forever. Friends, family, they start to go, they got other shit to do, you know. Disagreements or misunderstandings are hindering collaboration, leading to frustration or delays. And see, look, loyalty aura came upside down. Doubts about loyalty are arising, leading to mistrust and uncertainty with the relationship. So what I'm picking up, guys, competition is kicking their ass. So for a lot of you guys, you could have been the person, if this is it, work, maybe this is your partner, this is somebody you collaborated with. Maybe you were a partner, and all of a sudden you're not around. The public doesn't know. They only know what they said about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising anywhere in your chart. Or it could be the cross watcher. And people are wondering why. Because maybe both of you guys could have collaborated, you know. One was sales and one was in the office, and all of a sudden you're not there. This could have been emotional. Virgo, you could check Virgo's reading. This card came out. Yeah, so what else? Okay, look at this. Wealth. Upside down. It says over focusing on wealth may cause you to lose sight of what truly matters, leading to dissatisfaction. Look, friends and support. There might not be a support like before. Look, now they want help. It says over reliance on others is hindering your ability to stand on your own. It's time to reclaim your autonomy. So for a lot of you guys, if this is you, snap out of it. You're a king, you're a queen. If God is for you, who could be against you? Now, for some of you guys, if this is not you, the person that, they went with just in case, they said with the capital J, yeah, just in case, You could have called them out on this person. A lot of you guys weren't even jealous, I heard. Like, man, just tell the truth. Female or male, they could have had, shit on their face. You're like, what the hell? Maybe they were, okay, pero for a lot of you guys, he's like, don't be so graphic. I was hearing, okay, I'm sorry, pero they just channeled cochinos. Yes. Look, obstacles may be delaying your success, or you may feel burned out by the pursuit of achievement, neglecting other important areas of your life. So this person could have been chasing, good times and everything. And I don't know, I'm picking up on somebody that never had money, and all of a sudden they have money and they kick your ass out and they don't know what to do with it. Male or female, they could have went, oh, I could do this, but you know what? If they did you dirty, God isn't blind. God sees it all. That's what I just heard. So for a lot of you guys, you could have took this L. You could have, look, you could have still been happy, and people are wondering why. Because for a lot of you guys, they did you dirty is what I'm hearing, and you're in this energy, but you might be even bad. You probably be butt naked. But look, and you're moving on. Could be dealing with Cancer. Straight to look, Sagittarius. That's your card. For a lot of you guys, yeah, you moved on. For a lot of you guys, your happiness, even though you could have went through this, like for somebody, they could have put you through this. Five of Pentacles, like they left you with nothing. Not even new chanclas, nothing. You could have been out in the cold. Look, they cut off your blessings. You didn't have the motivation. It's upside down, yeah. It's like you would start something and then you go down. All the spell work. They could have been Sagittarius. Never a new relationship. And they could have had just in case with them, chanting. Doing weird shit, I heard, for some of you guys. No case for celebration. Look, with the 3 upside down cups, trying to fit in. This is a person that's, I would have said 11, but it was even too late. This person's not a match. They're a person that follows the crowd. Yes. And if they had money, they're looking at their last coin. They're like, fuck, all that partying. Yes. And they gave up the knowledge of the pecker. You're like, I don't want that. That's too much mileage. For some of you guys, yeah, even if they say, I'm a classic. No, I la chingada, too many miles. This person that you could have had a family with, look. And they're thinking with this card right here of the, could be dealing with the earth sign. And they're looking, they're like, man, was it really worth all this money? Because look, they could be hurting, watching you shine. And they could be thinking about it. Was it worth losing my family? Because for some of you guys, yeah, you finding new love. This card fell out. You got the star card right here with new love. And this person is going to want to work with you. Look, this person is not going to leave you for just any little rinky-dinky. This Sagittarius, you guys could be dealing with somebody that, if this was look, they were trying to silence you. If they did, I don't know, I'm picking up cause, I don't know. I heard cerrar las nalgas. If you were dealing with the male, you're a woman, cerrar las nalgas or something like that. And like maybe he stuttered, cerrar las nalgas, and maybe he chanted like that. And for my ladies, yeah, they wanted to just. For my fellas, yeah, or ladies, yeah, they wanted you to move, but to leave the money. Look, no equal give and take. So for a lot of you guys, you knew how to close your mouth. You said, you know what? I can bark back, but I'm giving it to God. And you took this heartbreak and you allowed God to be doing his work. You're like, you know what? This is out of my territory. And for a lot of you guys, Sagittarius, I'm telling you, look, you were close. You could have Leo in your chart, but you chose to say no. See the infinity sign? What I put out, I'm going to receive. So hell no. And you give it to God. Look, justice right behind. Yeah, because look, and this is the Libra moon. For a lot of you guys, this person could have been telling lies and they know. See all these right here, these swords, those are all lies. And they're looking back, but guess what? They left evidence. Yes. And guess who was with them when they were doing this? They were doing malicious things. And for a lot of you guys, somebody was watching. Or there could have been a person like, move those nalgas, come on. What, if it was materials or whatever, 1414, they could have been paying this person. To do harm with you. In other words, they could have teamed up. Yeah. Yeah, this person, after they did you dirty, or this Knight of Pentacles. There's a Nine of Cups. Look, with the Four of Pentacles. But they're not going to get anywhere. Look, misdirected energy. This person, they have the Ace of Wands upside down. I feel like you're gonna end up like this. And for if If this is an earth sign that's coming back to you, listen, Sagittarius, this person could wear a nice, sexy, if you're a male, listening to this, I'm hearing like a nice, sexy black dress, red bottoms. Muy chingona. They might not be from the flea market. Maybe they are. But you don't care. If you're a male, you're like, I don't care. Big ass. But I don't know if they betrayed you. Do you really want them back? But for some of you guys, Sagittarius, you're like, yeah. They're going to come with the coin. They're going to be, I just went around with just in case, I can do business over there, right? Just in case, if you miss me. But yeah, they were somewhere else. Yeah. But this Nine of Cups right here. And then the Four of Pentacles. This person, they see you happy without them. And they're hesitating. Look, they're like, I don't know. I don't know if I could get close to. Look, because for a lot of you guys, the Three of Wands, they know they messed up. With the Three of Wands right there, look. They want to pop up on you. They don't want you to know, but look, who's watching? Be dealing with Taurus. Somebody with Taurus in their chart. And then right here, the Two of Wands, they're going to say, God guided me back to you. And you got to use your discernment. Because remember, the devil's over here, look. And then this card, what is it? Oh, family. So this person's going to... I want my family back. But God is telling you, use your discernment. For some of you guys, they want to work things out. But God is telling you, you got free will. I don't know what you want to do. So, anything else? I want me to use this. They said just one. Okay. Look, they could have sleepless nights. This is a person, they don't know how to approach you and they're afraid. So this is a person that, yeah, they're learning a hard lesson. And for some of you guys, they're watching you. You could be, becoming famous. For some of you guys, they're going to read books about you, how you overcame the craziest ex. Yeah, the demon, succubus or incubus, whatever it may be. And they're reading on, they're like, wow, they're learning. Yes, you could be right there. They went with just in case. Yeah, but they want your forgiveness. Look, for some of you guys, you might have forgave and let go. But they're afraid. They're praying. They said maybe the expectations might not meet the same. And for a lot of you guys, if they're doing magic, like candle magic, I don't know. I'm getting this kind of energy right here. They're scared. Because look, time apart. For a lot of you guys, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a guy and he's going like this. Whoever left you or whoever did you dirty, they know. They know who backs you up. They know your intuition is powerful. And they're afraid that you're going to find out who touched my nalgas or my pecker. And they're ashamed. You know, Justin case. Yes, you know. It says intensity. But look, it could have been somebody that just right away, they didn't even barely touch you. And then you could have slapped it back around and the noodle didn't want to get up and you're like, shit. And they're embarrassed. Yes, because it's not the same no more. For some of you guys, Chuco could have came by or El Pachuco or Alfredo, something. And he's like, no. They could have been locked up together, yes. If this has not happened yet, pretty soon. For a lot of you guys, you're on your mission and this person's coming to you, man or woman, because it could be a woman coming back. It didn't go all the way in, and they want you to be surprised. Like, are you sure? Don't be stupid. I know. Technically, we didn't do it. What do you mean? It didn't fit? Like that girl from TikTok. And he's like, what? Más vergüenza? Yeah, but you're protected. For some of you guys, be careful. There could be STDs, and they could be promising you things that are not going to come true, I heard. For some of you guys, they remember how you used to hold them. how blessed they were when they were with you. And they're sorry. I was only going to get one of these for that. What am I doing? Y'all know they're sorry. Put it in the comments. I know they're sorry. They lost a real one. Bitch. Tell them. Put it out there. God has protected me. And look, this card came out. It says, listen, bitch. If your partner can't get it up, no, I'm just saying. If your partner can't get you there, and that could be in the craziest way. We were talking about that at the then show them the way they're watching is hot. Some of you guys are doing that. No mamas, cock blockers, or what do they call it? Cock holding. It says, if your partner can't get you there, then show them the way there. Watching is hot. So for a lot of you guys, oh my God. Some of you guys, yeah, you can't do nothing. You're going to pull out your toy. And, you can't do it. No te preocupes. I got used to this while you were gone. And he's going to be like this. And if you're a man, you could be like, no. We're going to put some lube y vámonos. If that one's not working, el chiquito. I'm just saying, that's what it says right here. Foreplay isn't a suggestion. It's a fucking requirement. So some of you guys, if you're a lady, you're like, oh, I want my person to be like that. Yes, caliente. Yes, don't feed them. Don't feed them. Make sure you get this out of the way first, because otherwise, crash landing. That's what I'm hearing. It's a channeled message. If someone makes you feel shame in bed, the fucking shame is on them. And that could be something. Guys, man or woman that is listening right here, I'm going to tell you right now. Never be embarrassed or ashamed. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody that there's nothing wrong. Either one of you guys. Maybe so, but there's always, when it comes to anxiety or stuff like that, you could be stressed out. For my fellas, you listening, call the pinche gas station, the pinche rhino, you know. Never be ashamed. Because everybody goes through that. Man and women, there's women, they're like, ay, no puedo. But mostly, if you're a man or you're a lady and you're man, don't think, no, carícialo. You're like infinite for 30 minutes and they not go to the gas station, put it in his drink. Watch, you'll have, and both of you guys will be with a smile like this. Because, look, people change. Our bodies change. Our health changes. Let's be real. We all change. And there's going to come a time where if you don't take care of your health, you're going to be affected right there. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be paz. My grandpa is 98 right now. And if I live to be 98, I still want to go strong. Like my great-grandfather, he went through 2 wives. And he died last. So it says, speak the fuck up. Communicating what you want is hot. Not embarrassing. And this is Sagittarius. For a lot of you guys, I don't know, I'm picking up on some very freakiness. And you guys, if you're married or in a long-term relationship and there's no just in case, because you don't want to get diseases. It's scary out there. Don't be paying for no. For some of you guys, there could be people wanting to get them, like conquer you is what I heard, or be with you. Pay attention. Yes, I don't know why, but for some of you guys, make sure. But if you're in a relationship and you're just both of you guys and you just want to ignite the fire, talk about it. Foreplay. For a lot of you guys, you've never done foreplay, and this is the time. Check it out. That's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Put it in the comments. Are you going to accept this person? Are you going to, for some of you guys, they want support because their money ran out. The money they took from you. Anyways, let go with love. and make a decision. The universe wants to know, what's it gonna be? Do you want something new, or you want something, beat up with a lot of mouths coming back? I'm sorry, I didn't know what I wanted. For some of you guys, it could be both ways. Vámonos. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment.